All right, so in this video, just real fast, I'm going to show you how to get your domain. If you click the button right below this video, you can see you can get your custom domain from Namecheap. Now there are plenty of other places that you can buy a domain, tons. Namecheap, it has it right in its name. It's cheap, so you can get a pretty cheap domain from Namecheap, and there's tons of others. I mean, Google gives out domains. Obviously, you've probably heard of GoDaddy, Purchase Your. I mean, countless. So it's kind of whatever you want to go through. But Namecheap, the button right below this, if you want to just use that, it's simple. Go ahead and click on the link, and then I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so here's Namecheap.com. Really, all you're going to do is go to the search here and search for a domain that you want. Now, I recommend that you do a domain that's pertaining to your business. If you have a business set up, you don't necessarily have to create a business in order to do this. It's something I recommend, at least at some point as you start developing this. It's always good to register a business. That's going to vary from state to state. But if you do have a business, it's great. Or if you're thinking about getting a business, it's going to be a really good idea to try and get a domain that's going to match that business name. So if my business was, Garrett's marketing business or whatever, I could search for a domain that's Garrett's marketing business. Let's just type that in. I spelled business right? I did. So Garrett'sMarketingBusiness.com. That's what I'm going to be looking for. More than likely, this is going to be available. So there it is. Now, I would recommend that you always get a .com when you're doing this. There are plenty of others, but .coms are going to come in very handy, especially just long-term as you're doing this, as you're building your business. You're going to be taken more seriously if you have a .com. Some sites are going to require that you have a .com versus a .net or a .org. You can have a pretty much anything nowadays. Anyways, so here's Garrett'sMarketingBusiness.com, if that was the name of my business, and I can go ahead add that to cart. You can see it's only $6.98 per year. We'll add it to cart. I'll walk you through this. They're probably going to throw on a couple add-ons. So let's go down here to checkout. Obviously, we have some tax involved, but still extremely cheap. All right, so let's take a look at this real fast. You can see domain registration, about $7 per year, a little bit of tax on there. They're giving you a domain privacy for a 1-year subscription, and then a premium DNS, which looks like it's free. It looks like you can enable it for an extra $488. You could. I wouldn't necessarily say you have to do that now. Web hosting, that's essentially what ClickFunnels is going to be doing for you. So I wouldn't worry about web hosting for now unless you're wanting to build a website and you need it to be hosted somewhere. But for what you're doing with ClickFunnels right now, that's essentially kind of what you need. So I wouldn't worry about the web hosting right now, but entirely up to you. The SSL, I would recommend you add on. Again, it's only an extra $4 per year, so super cheap. VPN, you could do it. Looks like they're offering you a free trial for it, but I wouldn't necessarily. You don't need it by any means, but again, that's just something. If that's something that you need, feel free. WordPress hosting, again, that's going to be more for website stuff. You're not really going to need that. And then professional email, I would recommend this. It renews at about $34 per year. I would recommend that you buy a professional email to go with your domain. That's essentially what it is. So Garrett's Marketing Business. So I could have my email address is going to be whatever I want at Garrett's Marketing Business. So Garrett at Garrett's Marketing Business, and you can customize that. But a professional email goes a long way, especially when you're signing up for affiliate programs. That can make or break being accepted. Sometimes they require it. They require a business email at a .com. It just really depends on the affiliate business or affiliate program that you're signing up for. I highly recommend this. Long term, I highly recommend that you do this. You don't have to for the sake of just getting this set up and copying my business and everything, my funnel. This is not required. I just recommend it. So you could add that on there for a free trial. And then when you're ready, go ahead and click confirm order for whatever you choose to add on. Fill in your billing information, and then that's it. You'll have a domain all set up and ready to go. And then I can show you how you can essentially import that.